How to watch. Tuesday's game will be broadcast by Fox and Telemundo in the United States. Kickoff is promptly at 3 p.m. Eastern. To find out who holds the broadcast rights where you are, click here. Enjoying our soccer coverage, from the World Cup to everything else? Sign up for Rory Smith's World Soccer newsletter. It'll be delivered to your inbox every Friday. United States starting lineup: Alyssa Naeher, Crystal Dunn, Becky Sauerbrunn, Abby Dahlkemper, Kelly O'Hara, Lindsey Horan, Julie Ertz, Rose Lavelle, Christen Press, Alex Morgan, Tobin Heath. The Dia's first surprise comes from Jill Ellis, who has benched Megan Rapinoe in favor of Christen Press on the left wing. Elisa's only other change, Lindsey Horan for Sam Mewis in midfield, has been an either/or choice all tournament. But sitting Rapinoe, who has scored 4 goals in the past 2 games, is, curious. As Ollie Krieger, Alex Morgan and nearly everyone has noted, the United States has the deepest roster in the tournament. And Press has been excellent every time she has stepped on the field. But sitting Rapinoe in a World Cup semi-final when she has turned in 2-goal performances in consecutive games carries real risks for Ellis. U.S. Soccer declined to comment on the decision to sit Rapinoe, referring questions about the lineup to Ellis post-game. Sweden kicked her right out of a game. Spain roughed her up. France took its shots, too. Alex Morgan, the tip of the United States attacking spear, has taken more than her share of punishment during this World Cup, and she may be facing another beating from England today. Part of this is positional, as a target striker, a number 9 in soccer terms. Morgana's role in Coach Jill Elisa's 4-3-3 system is multifold. Sometimes she is chasing down balls played in front of her, often she plays with her back to the goal instead, winning headers or controlling long passes and holding off defenders just long enough for her wings and midfielders to join her in the attack. At all times, she is looking to get herself free, and into a position to score. Against Thailand in the Americansa opening game, that meant 5 goals. More than a few people thought that was too many. Morgan didn't particularly care about their opinion. But Morgan hasn't scored since. Against Sweden, she was subbed off at halftime. Against Spain, she spent a good chunk of the match detailing for the referee how she was being abused. But against France, her hold-up play was again vital, buying time for a tiring team that was defending valiantly with, almost, all hands for most of the second half. Naturally, as a number 9, I am going to be plowed through quite often, and I understand that comes along with the job, Morgan said. And it happens many times, in the NWSL, or even with friendlies, so I wouldn't say it's necessarily more physical in general at this World Cup. I would just say that it comes with the territory. The job is quite a change for a player once nicknamed Baby Horse for the way she ran freely behind defenses. But that was a different time. England coach Phil Neville, who once boasted of kicking an Arsenal player until he questioned his career choices, has surely noted that, while the treatment hasn't stopped the United States from winning, it has stopped Morgan from scoring. That is absolutely something he would like to see continue. We made a case for both the United States and England in our preview of the game. You can read both arguments here and decide for yourself. Andrew Keh talked to Christen Press and Alyssa Naeher about how the United States is moving on from its win over France, a game that the players, and everyone else, had circled on their calendars since the draw in December. How does a team keep its edge when its first big goal is achieved, but nothing has been won? Rory Smith wrote an excellent piece on Monday about the rise of Europe, which has been the story of this World Cup. 7 of the 8 quarter-finalists, all except the United States, and 3 of the semi-finalists are from Europe, which has poured investment into women's soccer in recent years. The United States is fully aware of the threat to its 3-decade hegemony in women's soccer. The level is just growing every day, Megan Rapinoe said after the United States beat France on Friday. England coach Phil Neville, who appears to have declared himself the arbiter of the proper way to do things at this World Cup, caused a stir over the weekend when he complained publicly about what he considered an unacceptable breach of protocol by U.S. Soccer. Neville, who earlier had declared himself utterly ashamed of an opponent's behavior in an England victory, took issue with a visit by two U.S. Soccer operations staff members to his team's five-star hotel in Lyon over the weekend. The visit, it turned out, was a simple bit of due diligence. FIFA has assigned the team hotels in Lyon, and it placed England in the five-star for Viry. But since the winner of the United States-England semi-final will be lodged at that hotel ahead of the final, U.S. Soccer sent over two team officials. The hotel is a public facility to look it over while England was at a training session over the weekend. I would assume everybody is doing that, a United States coach Jill Ellis said, brushing off a question of whether the visit was a sign of arrogance or overconfidence. You have to plan ahead. Neville, however, pronounced himself appalled at what he labeled a breach of etiquette. It's not something that England would do, he said. The English news media quickly took up the easy narrative, declaring the incident Spygate on social media and demanding answers from Ellis and her players. When a lone observer was ejected from England's training session on Monday, some reporters even got a second day out of the story.